Hmm. Good morning, One Life. Good morning, SB. Today is probably gonna be a little bit crazy. We got this horrible looking stock, SRRA. It jumped up there and touched $30. Like I just that's a big jump. Touched $30, came back down here to the 22.35, and now it's back up to almost the 25s. So that's the lowest float mover that we have on the day. But I don't really know. I don't know if it's going to be able to get back up there to 30. It's 5 million shares in the float. But here on TOS it says 15 shares outstanding, but the actual float is 5 million. Right over here, float 5.44 million. Yep, 5.44 million. Does it have any kind of weird stuff on it? Let's see. S does have a shelf registration for November 2021. What's up, Lightning Rick? Don't see anything on the short squeeze website for it, but it does have 5 million here as well. So very low float. That's probably the only reason that they're actually trading it. We also have two IPOs today. FGI Industries, which is supposed to be opening up around $6 to $8. 2 million shares in the float. 2.5 million shares in the float. And then VDNT. I don't know a lot about these two companies. I just see them on the IPO calendar. FGI, we're the leading global supplier of kitchen and bath products. That's always a death sentence. Unless they're really, really good, but we won't know if they're really, really good until they get a couple of years or months behind them. So not gonna worry about that one. Then VDNT. We are a development stage green energy company in the process of repurposing and recommissioning a traditional baseload power plant to run on renewable fuel. Our goal is to develop a network of renewable energy projects in Australia that would include hydrogen production facilities producing green hydrogen. We believe co-development of green energy products with hydrogen production facilities will serve the dual purpose of reducing reliance on traditional fossil fuels and supporting broad decarbonization goals. Our first project is the recommissioning and conversion to biofuels of a 146 MW electric baseload power generation plant. Okay, so this is a power company coming in today. VDNT. You can look more into it if you want to. This is at Nasdaq.com. I'll drop that link in the description if you want to look into that. And we'll just see how that plays out today as well. But FGI I really don't like. I'll take that one off. So we do have a kind of big mover, 55%. This is a $24 stock on SRRA. This is the 4-hour chart that I'm looking at over here. Um, make sure I'm not blocking that. Yeah, y'all can see it. Yep. So it's got a lot of work to do to get back up here. Almost a $5 move it will need to get back up there. Then everything else is pretty non-volatile. Other than that, the SPY is still floating around that 430 level. It did do a little bit of retracement this morning. SPY. So let's look at the 4-hour chart. So it came all the way down here to the 420s. The 450 was a big break point that we saw hold up for months and months and months. It broke down $30 to the 420, did a retracement up here to the 440s, and now these next couple of weeks will show us, does it want to get back up towards that 450, or does it want to continue down to the 420 and go ahead and break down that 420? The VIX, man, the VIX has been getting a lot of love out here. Got up here to the 200 moving average on the VIX, 27. Still hasn't broke that previous high, which is at the 30s. Maybe if we break that 420, it'll go ahead and break that. But we will see on this retracement. As we can see, that retracement affected this 4-hour chart as well. You saw a big pullback in the VIX because it's an inverse to the SPY. TKLF is not one I'm interested in. Got to stick to my rules, man. Anything that close to $5 is probably going to continue going down. It took a nice little drop. This is an IPO. How many days ago? 1, 2, 3, 4 days ago. Yeah, the news was that it traded way above its original price value. It actually opened. It was supposed to open up at $4. It opened up at 13, jumped up to $43, and then fell down all the way back to $5, close to its original IPO price of the $4. Let's see what else. And then on the higher floats, we got Apple still out there doing its thing down there, but it's already starting a day off negative with a nice little pullback on the 4-hour. UBS, what is this thing? UBS. Good morning, Daniel B. UBS and Hello Alice. Can I spread this out a little bit? Okay. UBS and Hello Alice award $1 million in grants to 40 female founders of color. Okay. Bazinga. UBS warns Bitcoin sell-off may be the start of a crypto winter. UBS declares coupon payments, blah, blah, blah. We'll see what it wants to do. It's got a nice uptrend. It's been going well. Actually, if we look out here on the yearly chart, it actually doesn't. It has a uptrend, but it's in this channel here. It has a top of the $23. So let's see where. Let's draw that in. Actually, got a little channel here. 24, 23. So it's been just in this channel for the longest time. But it is working its way up to the top of the channel, which is a $25 break. But yeah, you'll be watching that one. This is more of a long-term trade though. You'll buy in the channel and look for the rip. It was up at $66 at one point. Let's see what year that was. That was '07, '08, '09, and it's been flat down here for the rest of the time. So if it can start cracking out of that 24 area, it could be a nice little long hold for a move upwards. We've seen it hold two times around that $7 area over the past couple of years here. Let's see, SoFi was one that I was looking at, but not too interesting. Now it gapped down, so nothing there. PFE. What is PFE? Cannabis movers and shakers. Daniel B says, I never saw something like that happen yesterday. Market dropped 1,100 points and rebound green to plus 50. Exactly. Insane times. Yeah, that rebound was. And I told we were watching the SPY yesterday, and I was like, man, I think this thing is gonna retrace because all that initial rush down $30. I was expecting that thing to, I don't know. I just wasn't expecting a retracement that fast. Um, but we'll see. As long as it stays under the 450, I think it's got a lot of room to go down through the 420s and maybe even possibly to the 400s. But if it just comes right back over the 450, we in another uptrend. Unless it's a fake, it comes up to the 450 and then plummets. I think the one I'll just be looking at the open is SRRA. Once that one fails, maybe we'll get some more action somewhere else. It is super low float, but I don't think it's going to get picked up. It does have a shelf registration for November 2021. Um, so I don't know if I don't think they've enacted it. But we'll see how that shelf registration affects the movement on today. Will it be a very choppy stock after the open? Had that shelf registration November 05 2021. So we're still within the two month, I mean not 2 month, 2 year enactment period on that shelf registration. So I think we'll see it fall a little bit. Let's actually read that news as well to see exactly why it gapped all the way up to 30 bucks and then came back down. So this morning, first news, Sierra Oncology announces wow, whatever this word is, momelotinib achieved statistically significant benefit on symptoms, anemia, and splenic size in pivotal momentum. What's the rest of that say? Pivotal momentum study for myelofibrosis. Provides financial update. Enters term loan agreement. Announces the same thing I read earlier. Gets a loan to support this drug. Reduces bone marrow cancer symptoms in phase 3 trial. Now that's good. Bone marrow cancer is one of those things that's very it's almost terminal, but it can definitely be treated with bone marrow transplants and things like that. Pfizer Biotech starts Omicron specific vaccine study. Okay, so that's pretty much all the news on that one. What's up, Lori? I am talking about SRRA. SRRA, One Life. This stock right here. It's up 53%. It's $23.87. It popped up to $30. And I was wondering why it popped up like that. But I was reading through the news here. They got a loan for their drug. They have proof that there is some type of positive results from their drug in uh, um, bone marrow cancer uh, patient or candidate, however you want to say it, in their phase 3 trial here. So it says Sierra Oncology Tuesday on phase 3 achieved all of its primary and key secondary endpoints as the drug significantly reduced myeloid fibrosis symptoms in patients. The trial evaluated the safety and efficacy of this word. I can't continue saying that word. This word is going to break my mouth. Versus danazol in patients with an uncommon type of bone marrow cancer called myelofibrosis who were symptomatic and anemic, um, and had been previously treated with a FDA approved JAK inhibitor, the company said. Top line data from the trials showed the patients who received this drug um, achieve statistically significant benefit on symptoms, splenic response, and anemia while maintaining platelet counts. Full results will be released at the upcoming medical meeting, the company said. Separately, Sierra Oncology said it entered a $125 million term loan agreement with Oxford Finance to support the potential commercial launch of this drug. As per the terms, Sierra drew an initial $5 million term loan. Yeah, so we'll see how it opens. I mean, it gave back a lot of profits from $30, from 29 all the way down to 22, and then it's just playing around here. I just want to see it on the open, see if it dumps. It's up 50% now, but it can easily lose that very quickly. So they basically got a loan and they got some type of nice results from their phase 3 trial. At least it's not phase 1. At least they moved through phase 1 and 2 and they're close to the end. We got 3 minutes to the open of the market. Let's see what it's gonna do. Will we see C or SRRA absolutely kill today? Two minutes. On that yearly chart, it doesn't look too good anyway. I mean, it's came down here, went flat for a long time. It has a top up here of 100 something dollars. It's not even close to breaking out of anything. Even at $25, it looks good on the day, but when you look at that back here on a yearly chart, man, that thing's been getting murdered coming down. Like this is just like a little pop, just a little pop in the grand scheme of things. So I wouldn't be too impressed with this one. SRRA. It's probably gonna drop on the open. We'll watch it and see. We got 50 seconds left. We'll jump over here to Street Smart and watch this thing get pummeled. SRRA. This is the hour chart. This is the 15-minute chart, and this is the 5-minute chart. Um, let's see. Spam in the Discord as well. Huh. I wouldn't worry about the Discord. We can probably use a oh, the market's about to open too. We can probably use some kind of search algorithm in the Discord to clean that up. Our SRRA opening up very small range on that open. Wow. Just basically tight. That's scary. Getting a little bump out there. First move is up, so let's see if it'll swing low. Let's see. Framework Fortune. Good morning, traders. I won't be streaming this morning. Interviewing. Got you. All right, Ben. Have any questions for Charles? Let him know. Yeah, if you have any question for Charles on his stock, definitely drop it in the Discord so Ben will have those questions. Ben can't wait. Lori says, ask Charles if they'll have any more good news coming up soon. And got you, Lauren. Ask him how much he makes. Ask him how much he makes. One Life said, yeah, make sure your questions are serious. SRRA is definitely diving down here a little bit. Let's see what PFE is trying to do. PFE, that's a $50 stock though. Let's see what it's doing out here. 50, not moving super massive. Very heavy stock. I'll put that on watch for a longer term, whoa, watch over here. PFE. And let's see what SRRA is doing. Once SSRFA fails, we'll probably see some more action come in on some of these other scanners. But for right now, SRRA is pretty much the one that's getting fed the most here. Everything else is red. Also, let's check out that SPY, which looks to be still at the same place. Looks like, let's see, SPY. Looking like it wants to take another trip. Had its little retracement, found a little top at the 440s, and now looking at the 430s real hard. $2 away from that 430 retest. KSS. This one was one that I was interested in on a little dip here. It had a little bit of an uptrend, but I'm not sure about it. Has this low of the 62. But I was watching it from yesterday. Trying to see if it could get back up. It had a nice little move up in the aftermarket, but opened lower. So it has a wall here at the 63s. Resistance right across. Wait. Draw the resistance line, please. 63 right there. And I don't know if it can get back up any. But I don't know. I have to see about that one. It's below everything right now. So it just hit this little trend that I drew from back here, the intraday trend. I really didn't draw one for the pre-market because it moves so big in pre-market. There was no point of drawing that one, but it is red on the day. May pull a red to green move on KSS. Let's see. TKLF, we're gonna leave that one alone. Popped up just a little bit, but after this 4-hour move down, it's too much for it to make up today. PFE still grinding up as well. I watched that one for a longer term, like I said. All right. Okay, so KSS is pulling that red to green there. I want to see after this first candle, I want to see how this first candle closes on it though. Will it go on down? Will it be able to hold around this 6208 area? Support down here, 6208, or will it blow straight through it? Going back red on the day, fighting red to green, green to red. SRRA on the hour chart still nice and red. $22 is 88 cents away. It's moving very, very small, but it's still the top volume mover on the day. That's green. Well, it's green on the percentage move, but it's not green on the from the open. It's down 4%. KSS again holding up here. So I'm gonna give it some time. I want to see. That is a higher high though, pushing on up there. Looking questionable now. So this is the first 10 minutes of this candle, coming up there and testing the 9 EMA of the 6288, blowing through it right there. So I'm gonna still give it some time here. Giving some little pops back and forth, but it is green on the day, and it's pretty much the only thing that I see green on the day other than the PFE, which is really big and not volatile. So we'd have this initial bottom here of the 6208. Will this thing get faded? '63s. Will you get shoved off of that 63 level? Show us where your top is on the day. Throwing up there. Can you get shorted back down though? Okay, so yeah, we're finding a little top here. Previous high of this 5-minute candle was 62.90. Coming on down. For it to go red on this hour chart, it will need to break down to 62.72, or at least test it. 62.72. 62.70 came down to 62.72, but was not able to break it down yet. SRRA continuing down. One Life says KSS. One Life, you're kind of blind, bro. You just a little bit, just a little bit, kind of a little bit blind, man. I ain't gonna hate you for it. I'm just saying, man. Gotta get those glasses checked. Waiting for this thing to pull back down. Give us a nice little test because we got this little trend line up here, 62.25-ish level. Can we see a pullback? Momentary support. Gaming chairs are garbage. Well, it depends on what kind you get. I need to, man, I forgot the name of my game, my chair. My chair is so comfortable. I can sit here for out. When I tell you I work at the computer probably longer than anybody else that you, bro. I am at a computer for 99.9% of my work. And this chair gives me no back problems. Now, I do have to say, oh man, yep, yeah, it's not gonna pull back. It's not gonna give us a nice little pullback today. It wants to go. But I do have to say, when you do sit down for a while, you do need to definitely do like stretches for your back. Don't just sit there and be like, "Oh, my chair needs to do all the work." You need to do something to keep those muscles activated, because you will end up looking like Smeagol running around here dipping in and out of caves. Uh, let's see, that looks like a little bit of a double top. SRRA gave a throw up there, but could not do anything better than that. But I am watching this one, watching it for a little range to form here. KSS. On the scans, not seeing anything else pop up just yet. PFE, TKF, just basically sitting still there. Okay, so nothing else really for that one. Oh yes, but we're gonna wait for this thing to pull back. If it breaks down that 62.08, it's definitely probably gone. But we're gonna give it a chance. The last level that it traded around was that 62.08 right here, where it continued to do these little wave-like motions around this area. So we'll see if that presents a possible area of support on it, 62.08. Okay, TKLF finally started moving, getting some volume down here. Almost 5 million shares out of nowhere. I mean, it just popped. But I mean, this chart pattern is not beautiful, so I'm gonna leave that one alone. PFE looks really nice. It's come down into this nice little consolidation area, right above the 50 here on PFE. That's why I want to look for it as a long-term trade and see if it can go any. Oh, this is Pfizer, so it can probably definitely give you some moves up. But we gotta see what the SPY is gonna do as well. Back over to KSS. Coming on back down to this area of the 62. I want to see how it handles that 62 though. Had a previous high 61.50, so these are all possible support levels if it ends up breaking down this trend here. SRRA into a halt. One Life, yeah, I saw your call out. Still think it's gonna take souls today on the way down. Did anybody jump into SRRA? Just in the high appears at the 30. So where will the rejection be on this open? Is the question. KSS giving a nice little move back down. Looking like it wants to crack this little uptrend that it had. The low of this candle is the 62.08. And I probably need to put that in there. Support 62.08. We'll see how it handles that support. Will this be a true breakdown? Will it get back down to the 60s? What time did SSRA halt? Let's see. SSRA halted at the 9:43, so it should be open up in 5 minutes. So 48.01. 48.01 is what we'll be looking for. It also said TKLF had halted, but it dropped too. So be careful. These things are halting, but they're dropping down. This thing was up to 602, and now it's back down to 553. That's a 50-cent drop. So be very careful on SS or SRRA on this open. I buy my clothes at Kohl's. No, this is an orthopedic shirt. This is from Mississippi Sports Medicine when I was working as a EMT. Yep. I do wear comfortable shoes, but they're not New Balance. They're Brooks. I wear Brooks. Very. Oh my gosh, I used them while I was running track, and I fell in love with them. I can run up walls. I can do cartwheels. I can jump off things that normal people can't. They got springs in them. Now I'm playing. I got bunnies. I got natural bunnies. Ah, KSS giving a little pop back up there. Let's see if it go ahead and fail out. And will this failure be real? Will it retake the trend? Spider-Man. Yeah, Spider-Man, that guy, man. I don't know, man. Spider-Man, he's like borderline. I don't know how to explain Spider-Man. I wouldn't call him just super athletic. Like when you think about all the superhero up SRR just popped open. So it's dropping down, open very close to that halt level. And like its little brother there, TKLF giving a nice big old move down. Let's see if it can break down the $24 is what it looks like it's trying to get back to. 24, yep, going red on the hour chart. Will it continue to push? Getting a nice push down there. Those shorts are not playing on this one. So we're seeing our top mover fail. So let's see what kind of action we can get out here on KSS since our top mover is failing. Nope, it looks like it's going to be going down too. Let's see, 62.25. Yep, gave back everything on that one. Continuing to push down. Look at this. Wow. Get a nice little rundown. Anybody want to buy the dip? Oh, man. So how far was this fall? This fall was from the 25.79 down to the 22.63. Oh wow. I didn't even see the SPY. Good call, Orlando. SPY is definitely looking at, whoa. Is that right? What's this big old line? Hold up. Is that right? That can't be right. This thing just threw a wick down to the 370s. What in the world? Y'all trying to blow an account today? This thing threw a wick down to the 370s out here. And it's on TOS and Street Smart Edge. To the 364 down there. Wow. Well, this is not to be played with today. This is dangerous. Danger. Quiet. Daniel B says, quiet before the storm. Yeah. Yeah, I think SRRA is done. TKLF all the way back under $5 from 602. It gapped up to 602, ran all the way back down. Wow. Everything's losing its feet now that the SPY is doing crazy little moves like that. Still interested in KSS. Came down here and just letting it test right above that trend line. I'll be watching. It's the closest thing to going green on the day. The only thing I see trying to go green on the day. Let me check my other watch list over here. ISIG is down. ITC not getting any volume. Only 67,000 in volume. DWAC, nope. LCID, nope. Yeah, not trying to compete, so we're not going to worry about that. And then PFE, now that one's green, but that's a bigger one. These are going to be choppy ones here, these higher floats. All right, let's get back over here. SoFi. Yeah, KSS looking like it wants to take a little bit of a move down, but if it can come back up here and reclaim this little trend, I'll be interested. SRRA continuing to try to dump. One Life says KSS is a poop sickle. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We have one called BALY popping up there on the scan. Oh no, BLAY, nah, bruh. Why does this thing just jump? Why did it take so long? It jumped from the 29 up to the 35 there. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that one. That one, let's see. Standard General. Hold on, let me pull up the news here. Standard General Bali's largest shareholder submits proposal to acquire all of the outstanding shares of Bali's common stock not currently owned by the CEO at a price of $38 per share. Okay. I ain't worried about that. I ain't touching that. Nope. Okay, so KSS is kissing that bottom there on the 62.50 whatever. Not looking too great on the 4 hour or anything really. So this is why I was just kind of waiting, just seeing what it wanted to do. Definitely nice and red on the day. For it to go back green on the day, it would need to cross to 62.78. So 62.78, where is that? 62.78, yeah, it's got some work to do. Very, very red. SRRA didn't continue that dump like I thought it would, but definitely not looking too healthy. Yeah, one life's probably. Oh, he said not yet. I mean, at this point, it's looking pretty. If it breaks this and completes the break of this trend, it probably can get going down. But if it breaks this and then comes right back above it, that's gonna be a sign of strength right there. So we'll see what it wants to do. It has a top up there, the 63.97. Right at that 62.08 right now, waiting for that push through this bottom level. If it can. 62.07 on the bid. Can we see that break? Why is that such a hard point to break right there? Okay, here comes a lot of red on the tape. There's a push through that low of the day. So definitely not looking too tasty right there. Broke the low of the day. Will it get some shorts trapped in here? Will it start making its way back up? Will it reclaim this trend up here? At this point, it's going to have to get back over the 62.25 and hold. There's a 62.20, 62.25, but it's got to hold up here. We'll give it some time to hold that 62.25. SRRA slowing down and closing down this range now. Had a big old open candle here from the almost a $3 drop, but now getting tighter and tighter. Is it going to move through this 22.40 level of support right here? Just a little flat bottom. Looks like it can definitely get going. Exactly, one life. That's what I was looking at. It's up 30% and the news is just trash. That's why I just stopped looking at it immediately. TKLF under the 5 now, pushing on down. Why is it still on my scanner? It's under 5. It should disappear. Okay, it'll probably be disappearing in a little bit. I'll give it some time. All right, KSS holding up that 62.25. If it can continue to hold that 62.25, I will be interested on the day to see what it wants to do. It is still below the 1 hour 9 EMA of the 62.78. Now, if that 9 EMA comes down to the 62.25 and then it reclaims it, I'll be very interested there. But that's a lot of work that needs to be done. SRRA, will it go ahead and slam through this 22.40? Looking very, very nice on a short play. Has room down to the 20s down here. Or more, really. It could do a gap fill back down here in under the 20s. Looking like I see a lot of red on the tape. Can they go ahead and push it through there? Looking extremely heavy. Looks like DWAC is going to be holding 65. Let me flip DWAC over here. Actually, DWAC's on my other chart. Let me go and just flip over here. DWAC. We'll see. We'll have to see. It has on the 4 hour chart, the 9 EMA is at that 70. It may have a little bit more room to go down. I don't know. It already tested the 60, but we just got to kind of watch it over the next couple of days. But yeah, these are just things that I'm watching on my watch list: the low flows, the medium, the high, whatever. Okay, SoFi. No, we're not touching SoFi. KSS jump back up there. So we'll see how this hour closes, and does it want to hold above this 62.25, or will it get absolutely pummeled to the downside? This one still hasn't. See, we have a lot of these are just holding, and it seems like it's a strong support here, but it keeps on getting rejected off of these levels. It's trying to hold up so much right here on this 2250, but I think it's gonna crack it. KSS bouncing back down there as well, right back to that 62.25. We want to see that continue to hold. Nope, I got out of Vivos. I sold that thing. It bounced back up to 220, and I was like, you know what? And it started struggling, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just cut it. And then later on in the day, it bounced back up to 250. So I could have got out break even, but I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna risk it. Just gonna get out and be done. DWAC is done. It will go down. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Dang B. It's got some resting to do. Okay, SRRA. This is his second attempt to try to get off these levels. Will it trap some bulls in here? 62.25. Still see this thing struggling to try to get up. Will it break that 62.25 and start uptrending? Okay, let's jump over here to the scans. Bali, whatever it's called. Coming up here, making that big old move up there for no reason. See, looks like during pre-market, it gapped from the 29 up here to the 30 and then exploded, and now it's on its way down. And on the daily chart, it's under the 200 moving average as well. We look back over the last couple of years. It's had a red year, a little bit of a green year. Got up there to the 75, got pushed all the way back to the 50s. And now it probably needs to consolidate. I mean, really, a lot of consolidation needs to happen on this one. SRRA, is it ready to break down now? 250 holding on it. KSS also broke down at 62.25 level. Again. Come on, man. There we go. Yep. Will it go ahead and crack that 62 down? Our chart looking horrible now. Yep, this thing's gonna drop. Drop. SRRA playing back and forth. I'm pretty sure some people are gonna lose a lot of money on this drop down here, because it's definitely getting a lot of it's looking like it wants to be bullish, but on a very tight range under the VWAP. So I'm looking for it to push on down here under the 22 and possibly to the 2150. There's the 2250. Let's get this break and get to the 2150. Give a dollar move down. It could easily do that. 2150 is the bottom of this body, the body of this candle here, or a little bit above the body of this previous hour candle. KSS trying to hold up that 62.25 there. Yeah, Laura, you're good then. Yeah, you're good. I bought it at 250, so I was like, what? Or yeah, 254. So I just was like, you know what? This isn't my cup of tea. Let me go ahead and get out of this thing before it takes my shoes. SRRA. Come on and blast down, man. You know you want to. And then KSS still just trying to hold up, but on the 15-minute and hour chart, it just doesn't look good. DWAC just moved $5 up. Wow. Oh yeah, that's where I said it was gonna go up and test. That's 70. That's the 9 EMA right there. It's gonna come back down. Don't worry about it. It's coming back down, DB. Let me throw DWAC up here so we can watch it drop. Drop it like it's hot. Yeah, that's coming back down, buddy. SRR has tried multiple times. I think whenever it does break, this is going to be a nice breakdown. KSS down to the 62. DWAC going over 100 one day, possibly. I mean, if it can push up to 70, pretty sure it can get to 100. But it just won't be today. It's going down back to 65 today. Yeah, super flat. KSS just sitting still here at the bottom. Yep, SRRA finally got a little leg through there. Very small breakdown, very weak breakdown right there. I was expecting for it to just explode down to that 2150. So it's going to be a chopper. Yep, look at that. Just a little peek through, and then going to trap some bulls in and then give the real explosion here. Come on back up and then explode down. Nice little bull trap. KSS breaking down 62 down there. So now all we need is a retest of the 2220. I think we're going to get it too. DWAC up to 71. Those shorts need to go ahead and hit it. Go ahead and knock it back under the 70s. Okay. I did not see that IPO pop open yet. That VDNT, that energy company. Still looking for them to do something. Don't lose your New Balance. DWAC going up to 72. Yeah, it's gonna be coming down hard and heavy. Does DWAC have any news on the day that could cause this move up? Short squeeze candidates. Okay, it's on the short squeeze candidate move, and Wall Street Bets has it back up on. Yeah, they put it on. Yeah, so Wall Street's Bets is making sure they get theirs before it crashes down. This is looking like a bull trap here. It did not explode out immediately. Gave a little bounce off this bottom, but now for that retest, let's see if it can go ahead and rip through. 1009. Taking too long to break that 23, facing that whole dollar resistance at the 23 again. KSS holding up that 25, or not the 25, getting back over the 62 here. Looking for it to reclaim this trend of the 62.25. Let's see, what does it want to do? All of these looks pretty red. $62.25 is where I would like to see it hold. SRRA, is it ready to rip down on people now? Giving shorts plenty of time to enter above this 22.38. So some people were super brave and they entered short up here at the open when it opened up. Some people want to wait and see a support level form here, so for a break. So who's going to get paid the most? Probably the people that entered up here, but they also risked the most because it could have just gapped up higher. But I mean, based on the news and everything, it just didn't have it in it to go up. So let's see now. Can it get a big short at this VWAP? 23.50. Yep, getting fed down there. Let's see this lunch down. DWAC coming on. Well, not really coming down yet hard. Yeah, so KSS is definitely slowing down a lot, closing down these ranges. Come on, man. Somebody break down. Somebody's going to break down. Let's go over here back to the scans. We see TKLF trying to get back up to $5. It's super weak. Bali ended up going down as well a little bit from that 36 flat top right there. What is RBAC? Nothing. Yeah, so. And then everything over here on the high floats is red. I don't see any kind of good news over here on high floats that is getting volume. So these are the top volume movers. So anything that is green that's a high float, it's not competing today with these shorts. One Life continues to call out KSS. Man, I'm finna enter KSS and make some money, bro. About to make some money. It's reclaiming this trend up here. When is this? It's got 15 minutes left on this candle or on this hour chart. So I'm looking, waiting, watching on KSS to make some money here. All the way back into the trend here. Ain't that beautiful? You're right. I burned so much capital Friday on that Vivos trade. I could barely trade this. This stock is a $60 stock. One, like I said, you're not mad. Oh man. But it is making these lower lows, continues those lower lows. I was looking for it to hold up that 62.25 though. It's not that far off of it. 15 minutes left on this hour candle. Let's see if it'll go back and test that 62.25 one more time before this 15 minutes is over. DWAC back over 72s. 72.18. Coming up to up. That's not good. See if it'll make a move down here. Got this top at the 72.98. $73 was the top. Oh man, one life. One life. I'm gonna get there, man. I'm not in too big of a rush. And like I tell Ben sometimes, I really don't look at the numbers. Like with my other two YouTube channels, I didn't look at the numbers and they got monetized. So I just want to create content that is informative and that can help people either not make the mistakes that I'm making or take whatever good that they can find out of this and make themselves better. I just don't watch the numbers, man. When it comes to stuff like that, I just feel like watching the numbers is almost like how I trade sometimes, watching every single tick. I just it's like whatever. All right, SRRA continued to hold. Yeah, I think that's a trap. That's a trap. KSS up here to the wow, definitely got back over this trend line. Yeah, one life. I got well, the other channels you may or may not be interested in. The other channels are one is building and maintaining databases for GPS systems. And then the other one is a cybersecurity channel. And pretty much certifying government businesses for CMMC certifications for government businesses. But yeah, man, this is just one of many, man. That's why I wasn't in any rush, man. Let's see. In AEO for overnight, from overnight, what is AEO? Oh yeah, when you get this overnight, yeah, that thing definitely got up there, pushing up there. Almost a million shares traded on it. AEO getting some nice little push up there. KSS back green on the day for just a moment. So I want to see one more test of that 62.20 above the 62.25, and I'll be very interested in this one. D-Whack. SRRA. Yeah, KSS, man. Yeah, I just need one more test down. It looks good. It's gonna be closing this hour candle in less than 15 minutes. TFC looks good too, but I got shaken out of TFC. Went too heavy, yeah. D-Wack coming on down there. SRR finally dipping. Boy, this thing's all the way back up, boy. Like I thought it would be, but I'm letting it test this top this hour chart 9 EMA up there, the 6288. And if it can hold up this trend again, I'm good to go on it. Yeah, it looks good on the 4 hour. Well, it's indecision on the 4 hour over here. It's came up to this flat top of the 6288. It's just a lot of indecision there. I don't know about that. 6288. Will it come on back red? Yeah, 6288 is what it needs to hold up. I'll continue watching. Now, this is what I wanted to see. Will you be strong enough to hold up now? We're 10 minutes away from this hour chart closing at it's a indecision to the top side. So the risk on this one as of now would be about 50 cents if I were to enter here. 50 cents per share. Well, with $1,000, man, I can get like 15 shares, and that's it. Have to wait till tomorrow to get some more money in here after selling that Vivos trade. Where is Vivos now? It better not be over $3. Nope, 243. All right, I'm okay with that. Let's see if it gets shorted here. You got 40 minutes. It's only 10:20. I see the volume dropped off here a little bit. DWAC is back under 70. So I had the right idea with it coming down at 70, but it did go a little bit higher up to almost the 73s before it came back down. So right idea, just it's hard to truly gauge it all the way down. Let's jump over here to the scanners as well. See what's in here in the medium floats. There's DWAC right there, up 4% on the day. Not too volatile. Not too volatile at all. These bad boys are taking all the attention. They're getting all the movement. Their numbers are continuing to climb. SRRA did end up breaking on down as well. Or almost. I mean, it's sitting on the line. So that was a nice little bull trap up there. And this move right here if I draw the trend line, it's the same thing that I do, the same trend I look for. Um, so this is the original high point right there, 22, right at VWAP. Broke the VWAP, and now let's see if it actually comes back within this trend. It's the same thing I do on the bottom side, but it's just sometimes it's like what happened with DWAC. It's hard to gauge how far something will move down, and if you're gonna get spooked out or not. Oh my gosh, KSS is up to 63. Well, I'm gonna be closing up in 6 minutes, so we'll see what it wants to do. As long as it holds at 62.25, I'm very interested. That's what I'm doing, Daniel B. What do you mean? I haven't taken a trade yet. I'm waiting for it to hold the 62.25, preferably 63 or 62.88 is really where on the 4 hour it's looking like it needs to hold, but I haven't taken a trade yet. I'm waiting for the trade to come to me. It is quite literally what I'm doing. And plus, I'm not gonna take trades on DWAC or SRR today. SRRA, they still got room to come down. I'm just worried. I just want to get KSS. It's my only interest today. But it is seeming to run out of volume. Has done a couple of high wicks up here. Oh, okay. I got you, Daniel B. Daniel B doesn't like me talking to you guys. Daniel B just likes to sit there and look at me smile. Oh boy, getting on up there. See, the high of that downtrend is looking like what, the 63.50. How do I remove this algo wick off the SPY? You could go into, if you're using TOS, you can go to your settings and remove the wicks, but then you remove the wicks from all your candles. Or you could, there's a, if you right click on the bar, there's a correct this, you can correct the bar on it. If you right click, you can set the open and the high and the close, low and close on there. Or you can remove the bar entirely, which is cool. If I'm not mistaken, Daniel B, I believe it was you that said that trading is not a game, and everything that you do is serious business. So you kind of contradicting yourself. Do you want me to be lax? Do you want me to be like nonchalant? Would you rather see me serious about the trade, as if, you know, I'm looking for entries and exits. I'm sitting here waiting, waiting for a moment to enter. Well, a good moment to enter. You can enter at any time. DWAC, SRRA going on down. Orlando says Bears about to get ate up for their dumb biased decision making. Possibly. Yeah, this thing's slowing down a whole lot, but it does have a nice little range on it. Let's jump back over here to the scans. We're getting any new entries. AMC still going down. It's crazy. AMC is all the way back to $16, man. That's insane. When it ran all the way up there close to 100. BAC popping up there on the scanner. All right, so it's looking like we're going to get some type of pullback here on KSS. Or not. Never mind. Looks like it wants to go ahead and get up there through those 40s. Let's see. We see the 36s coming here on the bid. 32, 36s on the tape, 37s. Yeah. Looks like a double top there, high of the 63.42. Will it go ahead and jab through that? Did anybody take this DWAC dip right here from the 71 up to the, or 71.05 up to the 72? There's a little bit of a play right there on that dip. Well, it broke out of that little top. Is that a fake? Is it ready to come down? It's very extended though. Moved from the 62 all the way up here to the 63s. $63.50, right up there to that previous downtrend. Getting up there to the downtrend. Will it find some short pressure up here? Can I set that thing on there perfectly? Yep. Well, there's that trash One Life called out. Nice little move on that trash stock, from 62 up to 63. Now it may be going down, but I mean, it gave a pretty nice move, a dollar move there. It's moving slow. Probably gonna need to consolidate a little bit. Yep, doesn't want to stop, does it? So get on up here across that 63, 64 level, huh? Yep. Man, this stock was so trash. See if we can get up to 64. It's got to pull back at some point. But at this point, it does look like it's getting more and more better and better for the shorts as it runs up and extends like this up to this top level. So 64 could be a short entry rather than a entry for longs, because it's already struggled at this level before. Let's see what it does up here. Yep. Hit up there. Got a little bit of rejection. So yeah, I'm just not interested in that. It's just too overextended now. The only buy area on that one was either you bought this trend, you bought off the trend, or you bought the VWAP, break of VWAP. And that would have given you a 60, 62, 62.50 up to the 64, basically. Yep, those shorts are about to come in and play ball on this one. Or rather, I should say, One Life is about to come and play ball on this one. Let me check out the SPY. SPY looks like it came back above the 430 after that long little wick there. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk my little kibbles and bits on KSS with it looking like that. It's gone. Let's jump back over here to the scans. Bali ended up getting back up a little bit, going back green on the day. Very small though, in comparison to this $5, this almost $7 rip. Look at how small this candle is. Just grinding its way up little by little. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. One Life, with that, with the way it just ripped up here to this 64, it's like you said, it's too far too fast. And this area, like you said, has been a area of resistance multiple times. So yeah, I'm expecting it to drop now. I mean, I don't think it's got too much more gas in it. We've gone through the first hour of the day, and I'm thinking it's gonna come on back down. Pre-market high was up there at the 64, and I just don't see it getting up through that 64. 64.25 ish. Definitely gave a nice little rip though if you're playing VWAP break or something like that. So I'm gonna keep my little pebbles in my pocket today on that one. DWAC gave this little bounce back up here, and now it's forming a little top at the 70s. Yeah, look at this thing going up there to 64 that fast. That's a trap. 64.34 is the top. Let's see what kind of action it gets up at the 64.34. You just don't like Cole's cash? Yeah. Well, it got up there to the high of the 64.25, that $0.25 level. It's got to pull back now. It's way too extended. I don't know how far it's gonna drop, but it's not looking too great. Well, there's a 64. Almost got the 64.25 back up there. There was definitely multiple chances on this one. Yesterday, when it was super hot, up 30%, it was kind of already a little high. But then when it formed this little nice little trend, it just didn't want to give up. So let's see if we can get that 64, 50, or where will it consolidate is the question. Back down to the 64s. Looks like the shorts are taking over up here. See how far they'll be able to push it back down. Will they be able to hold it under the 64 here? Yep, getting under that 64. Same as JC Penney. Well, for a day trade, it wasn't bad. Could have got a nice little dollar rip off of it, even though you think it's trash. Hmm. But yeah, for this type of range, only a dollar move, I would need more capital to really play it for some actual profits. It's no way what I got $1,000. Let's see how many shares. I think it can get like 15 shares or something. Down here at the 62. So it wasn't worth it. The risk to reward wasn't worth it. Let's see, 62. Yeah, 16 shares. Nah, bro. I'm good. That would have been a $16 move right there. That's not good enough. KSS, man, was one that was on watch, but I just did not have the capital on hand to deal with that one. But there will always be more. DWAC still just holding around that 72 level. Got a nice little it has some resistance up here at the 72.93, 72.50, and now has triple touched up here the 72.25. So does it want to come down finally? No, this is a quadruple top, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! That's some heat right there, boy. Oh my gosh. That thing just blew through that 72.32 right there. Up to this top. Going on up there. Wow. So DWAC continuing to climb. Up 8% on the day. Now will it get slammed down through this previous bottom of the 72.25? $72.25. Because that was a very quick move. I don't think it's going to be able to hold those levels. That's way too far too fast. KSS still is right up there at the top, looking real menacing for a nice downwards movement down. How high did the snow get, Daniel B? One Life? Was it like 4 or 5 feet? We just got rain down here. It's too hot, too humid. All right. Um, Trying to hold over those 73s right now. DWAC. 1 foot. Nice. Got enough to throw snowballs. We hadn't had enough. 2 years ago we had enough to throw, or 2 years or 1 year we had enough to throw snowballs, but it melted quite quickly, and then then we were just throwing rocks. KSS. Yeah, so you miss going on a sleigh? Oh man, never been on a sleigh before. Not a real one, not in real snow. D-Wack coming on back down to the come to Michigan. One Life boy, he be One Life is the One Life is a spokesperson for Michigan, or he's like the recruiter for Michigan. This man, everybody needs to move to Michigan. He loves it. Plenty of job opportunities. He's got a whole catalog. He'll send it to you. A brochure is what I was trying to say. Brochure. Yeah, D-Wack pulling on back. So yeah, you're the ambassador for Michigan. Yes. Yeah, I don't see too much more moving on the scans. Everything pretty much gave us nice little red moves today. And then there was like Bali that was up on note for no reason. So yeah, just protecting my pebbles today. Definitely will probably see better moves on some because a lot of the market is red. I forgot where you go on here to see the market watch. It might be this one. Yeah, look at that. Look at all that blood. Look at all that blood in the water. All this blood, and this is all watch list. Yeah. Um, that's insanity. So I'm pretty sure we'll see some rebounding on some part or sometime. American Express is up. AXP. It's just a lot of blood in the water today. So I'm just gonna look on and maybe look later on this afternoon when if I get back early enough. If I don't, oh well. Go and make. Let's see, what is this? We got QGG. We got some updates at AM earnings for earnings. I don't care about dividends. I do care about splits. Econo day event, don't care. Futures, don't care. Market drive and ETF dividend, don't care. So what's today? Tuesday. Got a lot of stuff going on down here. Whatever. Where was I? Charts. Wait. I'm just looking at the chat now. One life, one life, one life. One life putting the ring on my finger, man. One life out here. Oh my goodness, man. One life is trying to hold the whole ceremony here on YouTube between me and Lori. This man, this man can't be stopped. Has anybody ever got married during a YouTube live stream? Like somebody actually streaming? Huh. That may be a first. Like, let's see. Dane B says Lori Lee for Visa. Oh yeah. KSS finally coming down. I'm not even interested in it anymore. That small range on what I have, not worth it. DWAC continuing to just grind up, but it did come right back to that 73 level just sitting there. So I think it's going to end up dumping as well. Daniel B, I don't know about your advice, man. You giving advice, man. I don't know, man. You know, Daniel B's like the when you have an angel and a demon on one side, Daniel B's I don't know which one he is, man. If he's the angel or the demon. He has those little sweet whispers that'll get you killed. Lori says I'm nobody's type. You wasn't blessed genetically. How how do you know? How do you know? Did you poll like on a Reddit group or something and have everybody just be like, "Yep, nope, nope, swipe, swipe." How did you confirm that? Is all I want to know. I think everybody has somebody out there. I mean, I've seen people, man, people have been marrying all kinds of stuff. They've been marrying their dogs. They've been marrying all kinds of stuff, but it's like, man, dude, there's a billion people on Earth. How do you end up married to your dog? How? How? No one is that unattractive. And then I don't know. I've seen all kinds of reports, man. People marrying themselves, marrying their animals, marrying inanimate objects like rocks, and just stupid stuff. It's like, what is marriage, man? Let's take it like it's a serious thing. People be playing out here. Anyway, SRRA making its way back up there, but I don't trust it, man. DWAG looking like it's gonna crash. KSS on the struggle bus. Wow, no, no. Dane B says I'm a direct God messenger. And then Lori said how I confirmed I compared myself to the standard. Now I don't know what standard that is. There's standards all over. I don't know what standard that is. And then she said that's a good idea. My cat might marry me. And then Dane B says Lori Lee, nobody can look worse like Ben. Yeah, yeah, Ben's definitely on the fence. And then SB, welcome to the fourth turning. Society is in collapse. Dane B, Lori says that's harsh. SB says entitlement through the roof. And then SB says, does anybody know how to farm? Do you mean like actual farm? I know how to farm. I've worked on several farms, especially when I was in high school before going to college. Several farms. That's halfway how I got the initial start to my tuition. Anybody farm? I actually think being's attractive. Okay, Lori, giving Ben a thumb up. Daniel B. One Life says Daniel B is a hooker for Wall Street. Oh my gosh, yo. I just had the worst image in my head. Daniel B having OnlyFans, man. Oh my gosh. Oh, I couldn't do it. I could just see Daniel B just reading through like market analysis on his OnlyFans. Oh, that'll be a nightmare. I will watch. Let's see, I can farm, yes. Appreciate that, Lauren. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, it's love is a it's crazy, man. It's a crazy drug, man. You can take it in needle form, pill form, whatever form you take it in, but it's gonna mess you up either way it goes. SB says, yeah, if things fall out or like the way they did in the Great Depression, we better learn to grow or our own food. Yeah, man, I grow last year I had sugar cane, I had field peas, I had okra. I didn't do any corn. Did tomatoes, greens, and there was something else. Potatoes. Potatoes for last year. But I had to see what this year is looking like if I have time because I'm working more. So it's definitely time consuming getting out there. But it's good experience understanding how nature works. Um, yeah, man, what you trying to grow, bro? Now I don't know about mushrooms. I've thought about trying to grow mushrooms. But I'm not a big mushroom fan. Like I'll eat them on occasion, but I'm just not somebody that's like, oh, let's just go eat some mushrooms. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't know the texture. I don't know what it is about it. Watch too much of Ben streams. You don't like okra? Oh my gosh, you've never had raw okra, not fried okra. I'm talking about off the actual plant itself. It's like sweet. It's so good. But I guess it could be an acquired taste. And the thing is, a lot of times when I'm out there, like if I'm working and I'm hungry and I look over there and there's a okra's just piece sitting there, I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it. Nice. Teaching you how to farm. I mean, I guess it's not really that hard. I mean, you just need to find you a nice little plot of land. I mean, you can decorate it up and everything, but really, if you're trying to survive, decorations aren't needed. You're just trying to grow some stuff. Um, you just gotta. Daniel B, what in the world? I like Hal's white smile. It's like sunshine for me. Um, a herb garden. Now, I did. I've done rosemary. I've done thyme, and I've done basil and bell peppers. I do and onions. We do have some wild onion that just grows here all the time. I hate it. When you cut the grass, you'll be crying. But I do like getting those onions, man. Those onions are always good. Mushrooms are great. You can saute them. Yeah, yeah, you can do that. I never really just looked into the how to do the all the sauteing and things of mushrooms. I mean, I can do like meats and things like that, but when it comes to plants, I'll have to kind of learn and kind of look up some good recipes for that type of stuff. If y'all have some good mushroom recipes that I can try out, you can always drop them in the Discord, and I will definitely. I'm all about that cooking life. I will go, and I will get the ingredients, and I will do it. You do the you do the medicinal mushrooms. Okay, I got you. The medicinal. Do they prescribe mushrooms from hospitals? I don't think they do, do they? How'd you get medicinal mushrooms? I gotta find those. There are people who gather mushrooms. Yet, man, here in Mississippi, bruh, people they be out in the woods hunting, boy, hunting those mushrooms. Try it raw. I will admit I have only ever had it fried. Yeah, fried okra is over. It's overplayed, man. I'm telling you, when you're out there in a live garden, everything's so much better. Everything's just organic. You know exactly what happened to the fruit. Nobody has went out there and tampered with it, done all that, made them into GMOs and all that. Nah, man, get you some real stuff. Have to stick to the seed. Who is available on the party? Everything except the basil and peppers should come back yearly. Who doesn't like a fat onion, anyways? One life, you ain't right, man. You ain't right, man. A cooking show, man. That's gonna take some time, bro. That's gonna take some time. I gotta get some more equipment for a cooking show. Um, HH Trader. My mom is a mycologist or a mycologist, and I hate mushrooms. I have recipes and plenty, but I refuse to use them. My mother is working on that. She is in the middle of a research study for them with PTSD. Lion's mane is a medicinal mushroom. It is great for stimulating the memory portion of the brain, and so are the trippy kind. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I was thinking, I was like medicinal mushrooms, medicinal, but whenever people talk about mushrooms, most people's brain goes to like the trippy ones, the ones that have you walking off buildings and stuff. Oh man, yeah, KSS definitely dropped a good little bit down there, back into that downtrend. Micro dosing, micro dosing. Yep. So guessing we saw the brunt of the moves for the day. Um, I'll continue watching some of these, but some of these were just trash today. Like Bali was trash. SRRA was trash. VIX is still going up as well. SPY is back down to the 430s. So it's looking like it wants to complete a movement down, back down. Came back up to the 433 and just couldn't go any higher. I'm wondering, did anybody buy down there? Like how when those bot wicks go out like that, did anybody get a buy down there? That's just so scary to me. If you bought down there that quick, how's that even possible on that wick? You used to suffer from really bad depression, medication, mess with your hormones and cause me to gain a lot of weight. One 11-gram dose or one gram dose is enough to reset my brain's chemistry without tripping. Oh yeah. Yeah, Lori says she's still holding Vivos. She says she got in at 230. Vivos is currently at see, I got in at 250. Vivos, where is it? Vivos is at 243 right now. 243 right now. So she's still up 10 cents. Boy, boy, boy. KSS. One Life. I hope you took your short position. It's about to go down. Big old pullback on the hour chart. The trend is down here at the 62.30s. So yeah, very, very tightened up range there. DWAC finally taking its dip back toward or back under the 70s. I knew the 70s were going to be a problem for it. I just didn't know when it was going to be a problem. Oh, you got in Lauren, you got in on Vivos. Yeah, it's definitely holding up a little bit. But I just gotta stick to my wheelhouse. That's just not my wheelhouse, man. That thing, oh, that thing did me wrong, man. Went down to $2 and it came back up to 220, and I was like, you know what? If this thing goes back and rips back down under two and goes to like 175, I'm gonna be so mad at myself for not selling up here at 220. But hey, things happen. Yeah, DWAX on the backside of its move now. So everything's about to get real choppy. I'm wondering, man, when is this spot going to end up breaking down the 430s today? Because it's definitely coming today. It's not going to hold up. You think we will see $3 lowering the volume died out? That's why I jumped out because the volume. When I got out at 220, it was struggling. It was doing like a little wiggle movement, and it just like up and down. I was like, yeah, I don't want this thing to dive on me, so I just got out. Lauren says, so me and my roommate cleared a handle of whiskey in 2 days. Don't know how to feel about it. It was crappy whiskey, so I am glad it is gone. But I am also like I'm pretty sure that defines alcoholism. Yeah, yeah. You probably your liver is probably like, bruh, you drink another drink, you better be ready to square up. Take another sip. Water. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I sat today out, man. It was a little bit unpredictable on KSS. I liked it. I liked the setup, but just not enough, man. Not enough for me. It may go higher, but I'm just going to give it a little bit of time to consolidate over the next couple of weeks or something. If you can't if you can stop, it's not an addiction. You drink only whiskey, coffee, and water. You don't drink tea? No tea in there? You don't like tea? You don't like the herbal tea? The chamomile, the vanilla, the ginseng, the cinnamon, all of the sage. So many teas out there. It's like, man, it's like, it's amazing. Now in Mississippi, we are known for that sweet tea. You take a sip, you get a sugar overdose. Like, why am I so tired? Your liver would be mad if it wasn't whiskey. I also joke that I used to weigh 500, but my liver still thinks I do. But it is actually your kidney lobes that filter it. No, it's your liver. Your liver breaks down alcohol. The OH groups of so you have, I don't want to get too biotechnical here. I'm not going to get too biotechnical because it's going to cause me to think. But it's your liver that's breaking down the alcohols, the OH groups on that alcohol. Your kidneys are going. What do you want? When did you try added? Okay, if you have time, blah blah blah. They have been offline. Are you serious, man? Their power is always going out. They need to start paying their bills or something. So sick of. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna deal with that later. Later, dude. All right, let's jump back over here. KSS. After this big downtrend, I mean this big pull back off of this level, I don't think it's going back up there. Yep. So that's pretty much it for today. We pretty much seen the moves of the market today. A lot of blood in the market, a lot of bleeding out. So um, Lauren says, I hate sweet tea. Oh my goodness. By default, most restaurants in Mississippi, if you ask for tea, it will be sweet tea by default. I have to request that, like, give me regular tea. Do not give me sweet tea. Cause I'm serious, it's heavy with sugar. It's like drinking syrup. It's like, bruh, chill, you're trying to kill me. Trying to kill me real quick. Clog up my arteries. Lauren says it does, but the part that will kill you starts in the kidneys. But inhibiting blood filtration. Okay, yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Which leads to alcohol building up in the bloodstream, and exactly. So yeah, the liver. Yeah. So yeah. I just say yeah. Let's go with that. Let's go with that because you're close. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But I'm thinking about the technicals inside of the liver and actually in the actual arteries and capillaries of the liver and what it does with the detoxification of alcohols. It's gonna do 90% of the work of detoxification. But yeah, it's gonna affect your whole body. Okay. Let's see. What's this news report say? Oh, stupid people doing stupid things again. Florida man charges a bear. Runs into a bear on his back porch and charges into him. Okay, that's cool. Well, don't know how that ended. Is he dead? Let's see. Looks like they had a wrestling match. Okay. Let's see if I can find a link to this. Copy, put it in my Discord so I can see if I can link to it. I like when people wrestle animals. It's funny. I mean, it's fun. I mean, it's definitely a learning experience. Oh yeah, man. I drink water religiously. Have to. Every Hey, I got something for that. Everyone. Wow, KSS had a nice little pop back up there, but DWAC back up to 70 as well. They'll probably just grind higher. Um, I'm gonna go ahead since I don't see anything that I'm willing to trade or anything. Let me read these last comments. Um, and then yeah, he beat. Yeah, I put the link in the Discord. It's in the general section. Uh, I don't impose my opinions on others. What? That's what I'm talking about, Lori. That's how I live my life, man. I don't care, bro. Like people, my opinions are my opinions. Deal with them how you seems to be a new bear fight every day. Exactly. That's what I put in the Discord when the Bears start winning. Let's see. LOL, I thought it was cute. It is something that my hubby laughed at. He only drinks Coke, so he hears it from me all the time. Coke creates addiction. Oh yeah, that's why it's called Coke. Cocaine. No, I'm just kidding. Um, yeah, so I'm just gonna leave KSS to its own devices and get ready to shut it on down. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. You can hit that like button if you enjoy the content. Um, Also, make sure that you check out frameworkportion.com. We do have a Discord that you can be a part of. You can sign up on the website, and there's a link in the Discord and community chat section. Um, if you have any other questions or anything, you want to continue any conversation, Discord would be a great way to do it. We have several sections out there, whether you're in crypto, into crypto stocks, or you just want to see general news that we find that we end up putting in the Discord. You can also meet new traders in there, meet new investors and entrepreneurs. Um, what else? Thinking. Give me 1 second. I got to think. I think that's it. But yeah, enjoyed you guys this morning. I will be back tomorrow morning. Since I didn't take any trades this morning, I should have full money to play with tomorrow. But we'll see if the market will rebound and some of these stocks end up coming back green. But I'm not really sure that the market will rebound with the way it was acting around that 430 and with how bloody the market is right now. So if you're going to continue trading, be careful. It's not a game out here. Souls are being taken for real. Um, let's see. Yeah, that's it. Let's go ahead. I think that's everything I have for today. KSS is getting more and more dangerous. All right. So we had some good talks today. Shout out to Lauren dropping that link in the description. Shout out to Daniel B, One Life, Lori, GDSB, Lightning Rick, Donnell, Susan. Oh, that's a bot. That's got to be a bot. I think I said SB. Appreciate all you guys for diving in here. Appreciate the guys on Twitch. Remember to hit that follow button. People on Share Vision, hit that follow button if you want more content. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.